Well, good Friday evening, everybody. Flywheels here back for another one of our affordable group breaks. Got several things on tap tonight. Good evening. Got a couple people here. We Johnny No In. We got Joseph. We got Hal. Good evening, fellas. We will get started in just a few moments. Rip some cards, give away some cards. Got quite a bit. So tonight we've got two blasters of 2021 Gypsy Queen that were more or less tossed in just because the Chronicles box is so small. So, of course, there is the Chronicles hobby box. And then one of the purchases that I made earlier this week was the 97 Sports Illustrated World Series Fever. And I believe we've opened a box of this years ago, but it's a beautiful set. I'm biased. It's a beautiful set. And I got it cheap, really cheap. The low buy-in price for everybody. But so that is what we got on tap. Plus, yes, Ben, welcome Thanos back. While cleaning recently, I found my Thanos die, 10-sided die. So we are going to, instead of the die that I actually purchased, thinking I had lost this die, we are going to bring this back, but with some different rules. So I've got over 40 envelopes already made, ready to go for giveaways. I've got mostly baseball, though I do have some other sports mixed in. There are some packs in the envelopes. There are some vintage. Vintage is not my thing, but I have some stuff that from a collection that I purchased that I have no desire to keep. I don't even know what year they are because back then they didn't always have the copyright year on the back of the card. So you'll see if somebody gets those, but I do have some vintage mixed in with some 80s, with some 90s, some rookies, star players inserts. We've got autographs, we've got relics. We've got a little bit of everything hiding in those envelopes tonight. So we will do a couple of dice rolls tonight. And we'll do this again next week too, because next week we'll probably wrap it up for the year. Hey, good evening, Paul. But yeah, we'll do some dice rolls next week as well, because I've got lots of stuff to give away and I want to make sure people get some stuff because I'm in a giving mood. It is December after all. But the way the dice rolls will go tonight is no trivia or anything like that. It's just going to be a dice roll. So like we've done in the past, but you'll pick a number, we'll roll the die, whoever gets the, we'll say whoever gets the number exactly or the closest to the number without going over, they'll win whatever number they guessed. They'll win that numbered envelope. However, if we land on the star, then everybody that guessed a number will get an envelope. You'll get your number envelope, assuming there's no duplicates there. However, if the flip side of the die, we roll Thanos, then half of the stack of envelopes I had tonight will go away. We'll move those to next week. Now, I mixed everything up, so I can't tell you what is what. So, yeah. So that's what we're going to roll with tonight. So hopefully we'll, you guys will have some fun. I'm looking forward to it. So, let me clear this space. And let's go ahead and let me ask the question. Does anybody in the chat tonight have a December birthday? If you have a December birthday, just you don't have to post the year, but if you will post, 12 dash whatever your birthday is, 12 slash whatever. And right out the gate, John with a Christmas Day birthday. Christmas baby. All right. Anybody else with a December birthday that's in the chat tonight? Heck, we'll do November and December. If you had a birthday last month in November, or you have a birthday this month in December, you'll automatically get your own. Yeah. Half birthdays in January. Yeah, my half birthday's in December. Oh Lord, my daughter's watching. She's critiquing me. I'm not as good as the YouTubers she watches, apparently. All right, Hal had a birthday last month. Happy late birthday. And then we've got John. All right, so last chance to let me know if you have a birthday, November or December. All right. Well, we'll start with Hal, since your birthday has just passed. Hal, if you will, I am not singing. No. Hal, if you will pick a number between 1 and 10, and then tell me left or right, because I've got 2 stacks of 10 envelopes. So pick a number between 1 and 10, and then left or right. 4 left. All righty. All right, here we go. 4 from the left. This goes to Hal to kick us off. $89, Don Russ, Cal Ripken. So there you go. Happy late birthday. 89, Don Russ, Ripken goes to Hal. I'll be honest, that was one of the lower end cards, but hey, freeze free, right? All right, and next up, we had John. If you are still watching, pick a number between 1 and 10, left or and then left or right. All right, I'm going to put another envelope there to replace it. And John said 7 on the right. 5, 6. There's 7. All right. Good luck, John. And hey, you got a Mickey Mantle from 1985 Topps Circle K. So there you go, John. Got you a Yankee. Make another number 7. Slide that back in there. All right, and away we go. Not familiar with that set, Johnny? Circle K. We're going to kick it off. We're going to go with the, we'll go kind of backwards in chronological order. So we'll start with the 97 set. Hey, good evening, Rob. Oh, Rob has a birthday coming up. All right. So before we jump into this, all right, Rob, I said this was open to everybody. Pick a number between 1 and 10. I've got 2 stacks. So pick a number between 1 and 10 and then tell me left or right. Hey, good evening, Victor. Good evening, Matthew. We're doing November and December birthdays to start off with some giveaways. So if you have a birthday in November or December, let me know. We are waiting for Rob the Card Hunter. He's got a birthday coming up. Rob, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 10 and then tell me the left or the right. A little delay, yes. Rob, left or right, number between 1 and 10. Then we'll get started with our first box. All right. Well, I will slide these envelopes to the side. We'll go ahead and get started. If Rob does comment, then we will reconvene and pick his envelope. But let's go ahead and get started with the Sports Illustrated. These sets that Fleer did are some of my favorite sets from the 90s. This is a set that I'm still working on building. I feel like I've been building it for a while. Each one of these boxes comes with this A-Rod display card. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it says you put it in the display card unit, but yeah, this will Well, we'll go ahead and throw that in the Mariners pile. But yeah, this is I don't know. I guess this set has aged. I think it's aged quite well. Simple design with Stadium Club-esque photographs, and then when you focus on past World Series winners, it's pretty cool. Rob, if you're still with us, you still get your free birthday envelope. Just need you to pick a number between 1 and 10 and then tell me left or right. So let's go ahead and get started with our first pack. And I can see a Canseco. All right. These are the checklists. Remember, well, darn it, Jose Cruz Jr. And then each pack also comes with, they call them great shots, and they are little mini posters. So you got nice diving Derek Jeter there. I actually took these. These are like 4x6, and I actually framed all of the Braves that were in this set, and I've got them actually on my wall in my man cave downstairs. So we'll go through these. There's only 6 cards per pack, so we'll try to go through this a little quicker. All right, Rob, thank you. 4 left. We'll do that in just a second. All right, starting off, we've got the Dodgers, Mike Piazza, Todd Green for the Angels, JT Snow Giants, and Jose Canseco for the A's. All right, and Rob said 4 left, so let's go to the left stack. Let's bring out envelope number 4. And Rob, you will need to message me or email me your mailing address so I can get whatever is in this envelope out to you. And Rob, you got a Topps Bo Jackson, Bo knows yardage, and it is from the 1990 set. So a 1990 Topps Bo Jackson. And like I said, Rob, just make sure you get me your mailing address so I can get that out to you. Flywheels@yahoo.com. You can just email it to me there. All right. Hey, good evening, Rick. Let me put number 4 back in this stack. Okay. Going on. Pack number 2. We have Ricky Bottalico for the Phillies. Looks like we have a Mike Piazza poster there. Darren Dalton for the Phillies. Greg Maddux for the Braves. Jay Bell for the Royals. Matt Williams for the Indians. I love the SI cover cards. All right, we have a Billy Wagner for the Astros. Kenny Lofton for the Braves. Garcia Parra, Red Sox. Scott Brocious for the Athletics. And I think these Cyber Vision cards. I think these are somewhat short printed. Just based on what I've opened, I have very few of these. And I've opened several boxes of this. Cal Ripken for the Orioles and Reggie Sanders for the Reds. Johnny says he wishes he hung around his mom's belly for a few weeks longer. All right, first up, Bernard Gilkey for the Mets. They have a Andres Galarraga and Vinny Castilla. Big Shots poster for the Rockies. A King Griffey Jr., Mariners. Jason Dixon for the Angels, Hideo Nomo for the Dodgers, and Gary Sheffield for the Fish. Another checklist. Darren Dalton poster. Emil Brown for the Pirates. Roberto Alomar Cybervision, Orioles. Chuck Knobloch for the Twins, and Bobby Higginson for the Tigers. Have a Mark McGwire poster. Bobby Jones for the Mets. A-Rod Mariners. Jamie Baluma Royals. Brian Jordan for the Cardinals, and A-Rod. And with the giveaways tonight, guys, it should go without saying, but if you don't want the card that you get, if you want to gift it, maybe we pull a Royals player, for example, and you don't care to, not a Royals fan, but you would like to gift it. We got a couple of Royals fans here tonight and in the group. So if you want to gift it to somebody, let me know and I can make sure to put it in their stack instead of yours. Okay. Andy Ashby is the poster. We have and here I said I don't have many of these, and this is like the third one we've already pulled. Another Cyber Vision, this time of A-Rod. Andy Ashby for the Padres. Come on. We have a season highlights, Ken Griffey, followed by a Frank Thomas for the White Sox and a Derek Jeter for the Yankees. Man, that is a good 1-2 punch. Look at that. Griffey, Thomas, Jeter. Got a Roberto Alomar poster. Looks like he's sliding in head first. We've got Pedro Martinez for the Expos. Barry Bonds, the Giants. One of my favorite cards in this set. Top Guns SI cover with Frank Thomas and Ken Griffey Jr. So that will be random between those two teams. Barry Bonds for the Giants and Jim Thome Indians. I remember that Pudge auto that we pulled. That was from a Fleer product, if I'm not mistaken. Showcase, maybe. Randy Johnson is the mini poster. Russ Johnson for the Astros. Rusty Greer for the Rangers. Brady Anderson for the Orioles. And Biggio for the Astros. We will do our first, well, not our first, but our a giveaway with the halfway point coming up here. We got a World Series Texas bids for number 1. It is Brooks Robinson. So this is one of the inserts, the classic covers, I believe is what that set is called. And we got gosh, look how young A-Rod is. All right, and we got a nice Cal Ripken Jr., followed by Hideki Arabu for the Yankees, Kurt Schilling for the Phillies, and Todd Hundley trying to bear catch a ball in Flushing. So one more pack after this, then we'll do some giveaways. So stay tuned. Frank Thomas mini poster. Hey, we may not have to random that off now. Both teams should get a copy. Jermaine Dye for the Royals. Hideki Arabu, Yankees. Henry Rodriguez, Expos. And we got one of the other killer bees of the Astros, Dirk Bell. Now we just need Bagwell to complete the killer bee trio. Deion Sanders is the poster, followed by Juan Guzman for the Jays, Galarraga for the Rockies, Jose Guillen Pirates, Rod Beck Giants, Jason Giambi A's. Yeah, I like that. I liked Jermaine Dye. I liked watching him when he played in Atlanta. All right, so we are to the halfway point of the first box. So let's give some more stuff away. Who wants some freebies? All right, well, get your finger ready and go ahead and claim a number if you're watching for between 1 and 10. All right. New Daddy Johnny was the first in with 6. So, Paul, if you want to take another stab at a number. All right. Paul comes in with 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. So 8 is open if you did not get a number in and you want to claim 8. Claim it or forever hold your peace. Oh, yeah, we do have 2 5s. Matthew, you were the second with 5. So I'm going to bump you to 8. All right, buddy? So, Matt, you got 8. Everybody else, your numbers as you claimed. So, good luck. Oh, man. Our first roll, Thanos. Oh, he strikes. All right, here is the right stack of 10. The bottom 5 are gone. Here's the left stack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bottom 5 are gone. Make sure, yeah, we got 5 there. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Now I got 5. All right. Let's do it again. Do you want to keep your number from the first roll, or do you want to pick a new number? Oh, for brevity's sake, we'll do another roll with your same numbers. Okay, same numbers. No Thanos. No, Thanos. It is a 3. Ben, Mr. Morris, number 3. So, all right, kind of what we did before. I got the 2 stacks left and right. You tell me 1, 2, or 3 left or right. I mean, 3 left or right, excuse me. So you got the 3rd envelope, right or left or right. You tell me. Right. And, oh, you got some vintage. Now, guys, you'll have to educate me on these. I do not know what these are. 1928 World Series between the Cardinals and the Yankees. These are the backs. Now this, this one does say 68. So was it 1968? Is it Fleer? So there you go. So if you like these, stay tuned. May have more. And honestly, with cutting the deck in half, so to speak, now our numbers have been cut in half. So it's going to be with our next roll, it's going to be who gets the number in the fastest, because now we only have 1 through 5 to choose. So not everybody will get a number in. So be ready, because I may ask you to claim another number between 1 and 5, like now. Everybody's feverishly getting them in. Hal was in first with 3. Matthew in with 2. New Daddy Johnny with a 5. Rob in with a 4. Ben's trying to sneak a 4.3 in. All right, John got number 1. 2 goes to Matthew. 3 will go to Hal. 4 goes to Rob. And 5 goes to new Daddy Johnny. So sorry, everybody else. Three goes to Hal. He was the first one to come across. Yep. Johnny with an H. Matthew just edge you out with number 2. All right, so we will roll. If we roll over 5, then we will re-roll. Let me move the camera. Give me a little extra space here. And it goes number 3. So Hal, he gets his second envelope of the night. He got his birthday, and now he gets number 3. So Hal, left or right? Actually, let me put another one in there on that for that right side. All righty. Hal says left. So wait a minute. That's the right pile. Sorry. All right, number 3 from the left-hand side. And nice. You get a 2020 Topps Total card of Will Harris of the Nationals. And if the glare is not too bad, it is numbered 8 of 10. 8 of 10. So, good trade bait, maybe. And put that back in the stack. All right. So, all right, we will get back there in a little bit. Let's rip some packs. Second half of the Sports Illustrated box. Still looking for our numbered extra edition parallel. We got a Move On poster, followed by Delgado for the Blue Jays. Got a Nomo for the Dodgers, Jeff King for the Royals, and David Justice, for the Indians. Will Harris was a former Rocky. I did not know that. And here is our extra edition, Robin Ventura of the White Sox. A little holographic stamp there, and it is number 79 of 500. And remember, if you get a insert, a hit, or something like that, you might have the esteemed privilege of your card being scanned and enshrined on the trading card database. So I will check to see if this one needs a scan, and if it does, I'll scan it before I put it in. Joseph, before I put it in your stack. I will give it a look-see. And our poster, I don't know if I've seen that one. I have Ripken. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go. Wilton Guerrero for the Dodgers, Jeff Fossero for the Mariners, Moose for the Orioles, Larkin for the Reds. We have a Scott Spezio for the Athletics. Oh, we got some good ones here. I love this one. Jay Buhner. Love this one. Love it. Love it when the players' kids make it onto the cards, or posters in that case. Classic Sports Illustrated cover there between Will Clark and Mark McGuire. There's a young Vladimir Guerrero, Ramon Martinez for the Dodgers, and Moises Alou for the Fish. There we go. So we needed Bagwell to complete the Killer Bee trio, and there he is. A Griffey Jr. poster. Tony Clark for the Tigers, Roger Clemens for the Jays, Fred McGriff for the Braves, our newest Hall of Fame member, and a Pat Henkin for the Blue Jays. We got Ryan Klesko of the Braves walking out of the ocean with a surfboard. Tony Clark for the Tigers. Clemens, Eric Karros, and Alex Fernandez. Yeah, I'm a little surprised Mattingly didn't make it. A little surprised. All right, here is one of the Cooperstown's cover. I said these are classic covers. It's Cooperstown covers is what this insert is called. So we got a nice Willie Stargell there for the Pirates. Kind of makes up for the base cards being a little limited. We got this poster of Chipper with the glove on his head. And first card that we pulled tonight, Piazza. Todd Green for the Angels, Tom Glavine for the Braves, and Tino Martinez for the Yanks. Good point, Johnny, about about Clemens and Bonds. All right, we got a Maddox poster, followed by Dan Wilson and Darren Dalton. Wilson for the Mariners, of course, Dalton for the Phillies, another Greg Maddux, Dante Bichette for the Rockies, and Will Clark for the Rangers. John Smoltz, a batting image for the poster. There's the base card of Ventura. Another Garcia Parra, Scott Brocious for the A's, Paul Molitor for the Twins, and Tony Clark for the Tigers. And pick a number between 1 and 5. New Dad Johnny with 2, Joseph with 5, Paul got in first with 1, Rob got in with 3, and then Denny snuck in with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Joseph was the first in with 5. So again, Paul with 1, New Dad Johnny with number 2, Rob with 3, Denny was in with 4, and Joseph was the first in with 5. So good luck, guys. Three. Man, I'm throwing a lot of 3s around tonight. Rob's the winner at number 3. So again, pick left or right, Rob. Left or right. All right. He says right. Number 3 from the right-hand side. And we got a Bo Jackson from ProSet. NFL Newsreel. Jackson's career in jeopardy. 1991 ProSet. Bono's injuries, apparently. All right. So you got 2 coming your way, Rob. And let's see. Got to replace that one in the stack. All righty. Here we go. Pick a number between 1 and 5. Denny is in with 3. New Dad Johnny in 4. Hal with 1. Joseph at 2. First in with 5. Gets it. And that would be Paul. All right. Hal with 1, Joseph with 2, mm, Denny with 3, New Dad Johnny at 4, Paul at 5. Dang Thanos, man. He just screwed up everything tonight. It is 1. Jeez. Let's get some new winners here. We got Hal with his 3rd win of tonight. All right, we might have to put a capper on 3 wins. All right, Hal, left or right? Johnny, you are just coming short every time. He says left. Ooh, I know what this is just by picking it up, just by feeling it. It's a thickie. Ugh. You got you a graded 1983 Topps traded Julio Franco, the ageless wonder, from prograding.com. It is a near mint 8 PGS, professional grading service. And I've actually had this in my collection for quite a while, but it just doesn't fit, and I didn't want to break the slab. So I figured you guys, somebody would appreciate it. So it is in really good shape. There is one small little scratch right here to the left of his hat and going to the side of the card and it's just a scratch on the actual case. But other than that, it's a good. The case is actually in really good shape, front and back. So congratulations, Hal. Another envelope to replace that. And we'll retire the die because we got 4 more to go. No, I did not get that from a blaster. I actually picked that up at a show a long time ago. 10, probably close to 10 years. Checklist. Should be enough checklist for almost everybody to get one. Ryan Sandberg as our poster. And we've got Griffey, Dixon, Langford, and Sammy Sosa. What sorcery is this? We got another extra edition. Pedro. 8 of 500. Wow. Nice. Reckless Ghost. Welcome to the stream. No AEW. I'm not an AEW fan. I don't have any wrestling cards in the giveaways tonight. If that is something, though, that you would like to see the majority or several of you, doesn't have to be a majority, would like to see entered in, I can. I just have baseball majority and then some football, some basketball, and maybe another sport mixed in, but no wrestling. Sorry. Juan Gonzalez is the mini poster, and we've got a Joe Carter, Tina Martinez, Piazza, and that's a cool card, Kevin Brown. Yes, we do have some football mixed in. Not a whole lot, at least for now. We're going to be doing the giveaways again next week. And I may think of some different ways to do some giveaways because I got a lot of stuff I'd like to give away. So there will be some more football next week. Bubba Trammell for the Tigers. Mini poster is Albert Bell of the White Sox. We have Alomar Jr. for the Indians. Jose Cruz Jr. for the Mariners. John Smoltz with somebody playing the accordion, because why not? And Bernie Williams. And Reckless Ghost, the YouTube channel here is a companion piece to our Facebook group, which there is a link in the description of the video. That is where we do the signups for the breaks that we do on Friday night. But with it being close to Christmas, I'm just giving away a bunch of stuff too. Barry Bonds is our mini poster, and we have Mike Lieberthal, we have Buhner, we have Clemens, we have Castilla, and Juan Gonzalez. So that wraps up the SI break. A lot of really nice cards. There's a couple there. I don't recognize the photos. So lots of cool little mini posters. And we had 2 of the Cooperstown covers. We had Brooks Robinson, number 8 in the set, and Willie Stargell, number 9 in the set. And then 2 extra edition serial parallels. We had Robin Ventura, 79 of 500, and Pedro at 8 of 500. So that's pretty cool. All right. Giveaway time. And hopefully you were listening, because I already gave you a clue. Or if you know me, this should be easy. But the first person who posts the month that my birthday is in, not a number, the first person who posts the month my birthday is in wins. Y'all are, man, striking out. Ben, you got I gave a hint based off of your half birthday remark. Nobody's got it yet. Just waiting. And Johnny was the first in with June. You are right. Johnny with an H. You are the winner. All righty. So pick a number between 1 and 5, left or right. Three on the right. And it's another vintage from the Fleer World Series set. This one's a little off cut, a little off centered. 1908 Cubs versus the Tigers. So there you go. We are all slightly off-centered. Yep, pretty much. Replace the envelope in our stack. All right. Number 1 to 5. Go. Rob in with 4. Paul in with 3. Matthew in with 5. Ben in with 2. And new dad Johnny in at 1. All right. So we got our 5 numbers. New dad Johnny, 1. Ben at 2. Paul in at 3. Rob in at 4. And Matthew in at 5. So good luck, guys. Try to roll it between the envelopes and keep it from going crazy. And it is a 7, so we will roll again. 10. 7. Come on. 5. Matthew, you are the winner with your guess of 5. So you will get the 5th envelope in the stack. Tell me left or right. And he says left. Of course, this is my left. And let's see what he gets. Day 1990. Frank Thomas rookie from Topps. Sorry, it's not the no-name version, but this is a pack fresh card. I have a whole bunch of 90 Topps that I'm still ripping for the set, and pulled that out myself. All right. No, I do not know who the runner is, but I have a feeling you do. So educate us. All right. And so we're going to go up the numerical ladder. So 2021 Gypsy Queen is next. This, of course, was part of the initial break that I posted with the 2021 or 2022, Chronicles. Oh, he doesn't know. Gypsy Queen was a set that, since it debuted, was it 2011? I really enjoyed building, but man, COVID just screwed it all up, didn't it? It made collecting not so much fun. And I gave up. I gave up trying to I would annually build Gypsy Queen and Allen and Ginter. Those were my 2 favorite sets. And I still like Gypsy Queen. I've just given up trying to build it. I'm just going to focus on trying to finish off the 2011 through 2019 sets and call it a day, or maybe 2020. But all righty, guys. Well, good luck to everybody. Only opened a few packs of this prior to tonight. All right, we have Byron Buxton for the Twins. We have Ian Anderson for the Braves. Floral for the Yankees. Esteban. Yadier Molina for the Cardinals. You have a green parallel of Chris Bubik for the Royals. Justin Turner for the Dodgers, and Michael Brantley for the Astros. Lucas Giolito, White Sox. Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants. Austin Hayes for the Orioles. Nick Solak for the Rangers. A green Carlos Hernandez, for the Royals. Gene Segura for the Phillies. And Dalton Jeffries for the A's. And I know that they've got some weird variations here. The missing nameplates and the logo swap and stuff like that. So if you got a keen eye and you see something, let me know. Johnny, are you building the green parallel set? Max Scherzer for the Nats. Gary Sanchez for the Yankees. Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals. Dallas Keuchel for the White Sox. Have a Christian Javier, green parallel for the Astros. Max Kepler for the Twins, and Pavin Smith for the D-backs. Oh, boy. Letty Tavares for the Rangers. Christian Pache for the Braves. We have G-Man Choi for the Rays. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Green parallel of Debbie Garcia, Yankees. Willie Adames for the Rays. And Joey Gallo for the Rangers. Yeah, I don't remember all of the parallels and stuff that they did, and there's team missing nameplate, team script, font swap, bazooka back. Having been looking at the backs, so we'll thumb through those in a little bit. We have Joey Gerber for the Mariners, Charlie Blackmon for the Rockies, Luis Garcia for the Nats, Tyler Stevenson for the Reds. We have a green Eddie Rosario for the Guardians, Solier for the Royals, and another Hernandez for the Royals. Interesting. Gallo, only player to hit 100 career home runs before he hit 100 singles. Interesting. We have Wilson Contreras, newest catcher for St. Louis, I believe. Luis Campusano for the Padres. We have James Caprillion for the A's. We have Yordan Alvarez for the Astros. A green Paul Goldschmidt for the Cardinals. We have Seth Romero, Nationals, and Michael Chavez for the Red Sox. Casey Mize for the Tigers. We have Christian Vasquez for the Red Sox. Ozzie Albies for the Braves. We have Jorge Mateo, Padres. And we have our first insert, the Capitan, Captain inserts, and I hate them because they do that stupid letter instead of number. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it when Topps does this. But a cool insert, nonetheless. A green Michael Chavez for the Red Sox, and a Isaac Paredes for the Tigers. All righty. Final pack of the first blaster. We have Daniel Bard for the Rockies. We have John Lester for the Nationals. Chris Newman for the Pirates. Kevin Newman, excuse me. And we got one of the tarot cards. Pete Alonso. Tarot of the Diamond, #1 in the set. We have Romano, green parallel. And we have Monte Harrison for the Marlins. And Johan Ovidio for the Cardinals. Probably butchered these names. Had a peek at the first name on some of these guys, but some of these we didn't flip over, so we'll just make sure we didn't miss one of those bazooka backs. Don't see anything. Jose Barrios for the Twins. We have Eduardo Rodriguez for the Red Sox. Zach McKinstry for the Dodgers. Robbie Cano for the Mets. We have a Didi Gregorius green parallel for the Phillies. Vlad Jr., Blue Jays. And Wilson Ramos for the Mets. Rick Porcello, Mets. We have Ryu for the Blue Jays. Cody Bellinger, Dodgers. Seager for the Dodgers. Garrett Cole, green for the Yankees. Corbin Burns for the Brewers. And Jake Cronenworth for the Padres. Lou Bob for the White Sox. Carlos Correa, Astros. We have Ryan Jeffers for the Twins. We have George Springer for the Blue Jays. We have a green Strasburg for the Nats. A man Dansby Swanson. And Mr. Josh Hader for the Brewers. We have a name I can't pronounce. Yuichi Kikuchi for the Mariners. Xander Bogaerts for the Red Sox. Shane Matz for the Blue Jays. And we got another captain. This time it is Bueller for the Dodgers. And a green Bellinger. We have a Sam Huff for the Rangers and Tyler Skubal for the Tigers. Kikuchi. Oh, I'm making a mess. Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks. We have Dubon for the Giants. Zach Greinke for the Astros. Chris Bubick for the Royals. And here's one of the script changes. We have Aroldis Chapman for the Yankees, and you can see there it is different name font. So there's one of those funky parallels. Then we have a green Tatsu Sugo for the Rays and Cody Whitley for the Cardinals. And our final pack. Was Judge, was his rookie year 2017? So I think I found another rookie of his while I've been cleaning up the cards and stuff. We have Gregorius for Phillies, Cole for the Yankees, Lynn for the White Sox. We got another Tarot of the Diamond. This time it is Xander Bogaerts, Red Sox. At least he used to be a Red Sox. There is a green Lance Lynn for the White Sox. We have Nick Madrigal for the White Sox and Dylan Bundy for the Angels. Well, Joseph, if I don't need it for the set, you've sent a lot of stuff my way. I can send it your way if it is a duplicate, but I don't know yet. All right. So we are almost at hand to do our final box of the night, which is the star of the show, 2022 Chronicles. But let's give away some more stuff. Who wants some freebies? Who wants some freebies? Let's see. I need to put in another number 5. Boy, y'all are throwing out numbers, and I haven't even told you how we're doing this giveaway. Look at you guys. All right. And of course, going to be going off the honor system here, guys. So let's throw up our Scouts honor here. And if your middle name happens to start with the letters H through N, throw it up there. If your middle name starts with the letter H through N. All right, Paul's in with Joseph, Rob's in with John. So look at that. We're getting to know each other a little bit better tonight. John says his middle name is Jacob. John Jacob. 3 middle names, and none of those are in that range. All right. Well, Paul, you were the first to post tonight with a winning middle name. So you tell me, pick a number now between 1 and 5, left or right. Paul, pick a number between 1 and 5, left or right. Jingleheimer Schmidt. Victor doesn't have a middle name. Left, number 4. Here we go. Good luck, Paul. Oh, it's one of our duplicates. I say all, but it is a duplicate. It's one of the few duplicates that I did put in here. It's a Bo Jackson from the 91 Pro set. Believe me, there are some much nicer football, and there are more players than just Bo Jackson. But I don't do a lot with football, but like I said, I did buy a collection some time ago and just kind of pulled out some cards. All righty. That's right. It's not a dupe if it goes to somebody else. You are exactly right. All right. Let's see. All right. I know some of you guys have some age on you, like myself. So if you graduated high school in, say, from 1990 to 1995, first one to post your high school graduation year that is in that range. Heck, the first any year between 90 and 95. So Reckless Ghost is in at 94. Matthew's in at 91. Johnny's in with 95. All right. I wasn't even born then. All right, Reckless Ghost. Actually, you know what? Reckless. Yeah. You were in the first, so we're going with that. So pick a number between 1 and 5 and left or right. And then you'll need to make sure you get me your number, your mailing address. And he goes with 4 on the right. And you can message me YouTube. You can email me flywheels@yahoo.com. But make sure you get me your mailing address so I can get you whatever is in here. And it is a pack. But it's not sports. I forgot these were in here. You got you a pack of Topps World of Warriors trading card game. These are from, I do not know what year these are from. I know nothing about these, but hey, I'm passing it on to you, buddy. All right, who's second with the high school graduation? Matthew at 1991. All right, so we're going to go with the top 3. So Johnny, you will be up next. Hey, we graduated high school the same year. All right, Matthew, class of 1991. Pick a number between 1 and 5, and then tell me left or right. Place that envelope. One on the right. All right, here we go. It's It's a thicker one. It's a thicker one. Hey, you like soccer? Or football, if you will. We have a Ronaldo shiny Panini 4 of 10. Ding, ding, ding. This is from 2016 Panini, the National set. Ronaldo 4 of 10. Little thick card. Yeah, I don't know much about soccer either, but I have heard of him. But congratulations. Like, if nothing else, maybe it can become some trade bait for you if that's not your cup of tea. All right, Johnny, you were the third place. Pick a number between 1 and 5, left and right. Left or right. Class of 95. Woo woo. 5 left. Here we go. Ha ha ha. Will Smith, NBA hoops. Oh my goodness. With the boys. Jamming. The Stay in School Jam. And the funny thing is, this photo was taken from 1991, from the 1991 Stay in School jam that the NBA used to do. And I was there. I was at this. This was held in Charlotte, North Carolina, where I grew up, where I was born and I grew up. And I'm in that arena somewhere, maybe in the background. I don't know. But it says right on the back, 18,000 students from the Charlotte-Mecklenburg, North Carolina school system. These students achieved perfect attendance during the first semester of the 1990-91 school year and were rewarded with their efforts by an invitation to the Jam. The boys and Will Smith joined the NBA and its players in urging all students to stay in school. So there you go. One of the few basketball cards is off the list. All right, so let me put another envelope back to replace that. And then we will get to the star box of the night. If my wife was still awake, she could serenade you with the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air opening, but me, not so much. My forte is just collecting crap. That's my God-given gift. I'm a collector. I'm not a singer. All righty. So 2022 Chronicles. We have 4 hits. Hopefully we can spread the love. 8 cards per pack, only 6 cards per box. This is a set that I am building for myself. Hence the no price reductions or anything like that. But hopefully we'll have some good mojo tonight. All right. I've opened a couple of packs of retail. Oh, we got us a shiny right off the bat. That's why I like this set so much. We got us a shiny Yadier Molina from the Obsidian set. This is a Prism parallel, if I'm not mistaken. I guess I am mistaken. It's not labeled, so maybe they're all the Obsidian are not they're not one of the more common cards that you can pull. So, all right. Brian Reynolds. This is the base card, if you will. Pittsburgh. And Recon pulled in from their NBA sets. O'Neal Cruz for the Pirates. Joseph, that's what I thought. I thought you grabbed them. Oops. Oh, well, look at this. We got some color. We got a 19 of 25 Jake McCarthy gold something or other. It's from the certified set. 19 of 25. And wouldn't you know, Diamondbacks were not claimed, so they went to me. But I don't know. Might do something with that. We'll just set them over on the corner. Greg Dykman, one of the clearly Donruss, like the acetate cards, going to the Cubbies. We have a Phoenix, Yordan Alvarez. For the Astros. And we got our first hit, America's Pastime. We got a nice like blue camo swatch there of Mr. Bueller for the Dodgers. So there is our first, that is our one memorabilia that we are promised. So we have 3 autos that are lingering in the rest of this box. And our final card, I've not seen a Spectra card yet. Josh Donaldson, the Rainmaker. The Troublemaker is more like it. All right, pack number 2. And we start off with another Obsidian. And it is a Rocky. Ryan Velade. I forgot how you told me how to pronounce his name. And we have a hit, by the way. You might have briefly saw it. All right. Marquee, another basketball design. And it is Julio, Mr. Julio Rodriguez. Followed by a Julio Rodriguez from the Luminance set. All right. Speaking of McCarthy, here's Jake, the base card. But darn, look at the foil on the bottom front of the card. It is all jacked up right in the pack. That sucks. And we have a Matt Brash, clearly Donruss. And it is a red foil parallel. And it is number 97 of 100 going to Seattle. Mr. John, you got Seattle. All right, we got Mr. Smile on a Phoenix card going to the Mets. We got Ryan Crusade for the Rockies. And we got a big old fat hit going to the Nats. Mr. Ben Morris, you got you a cool Josiah Gray own card auto with a big old patch. It is pink and red, sparkly, number 16 of 49. So there we go. Pretty cool if I have to say so myself. And this is where I have to give Panini um, a nod over Tops. They just make some really beautiful cards. Yeah, it would look better if it had a logo and it wasn't airbrushed out on the uniform and the hat and all, but come on. All things aside, this is still a pretty flippin' sweet design. So, congratulations. All right, pack 3. Seeing a trend here. Obsidian. This time it is Wander Franco for Tampa Bay. Denny, got you a Wander. Base card of Clayton Kershaw. And we got a Josiah Gray again. This is Recon, and this is a parallel. The Recon logo is done in red up here. And it is number 58 of 199. So we got a Josiah Gray hot box going on here. We have Nick Lodolo for Cincinnati. This is the Elite. And darn it, it's got the same thing as that McCarthy did. The foil is like peeling down the front. I wonder if you were to write Panini or if they would replace it. Camilio Duvall, clearly Don Russ for the Giants. We have a Jake Berger, Titan, for the White Sox, if I'm not mistaken. And we have a Riley Adams Phoenix, and I believe this is a Prism parallel. You can see the little rainbow sheen there. Usually, though, it does list Prism on the back of the card if it's the parallel, so maybe all the Phoenix have that sheen like the Obsidians do. And there is a Spectra, Clayton Kershaw for the Dodgers. So Rick's got him a couple of new Clayton Kershaws. 3 packs left to go. Trey Mancini. Baltimore. And Zenith. I was happy to see that they pulled in this old Pinnacle design, even though, or brand, I guess I should say. But yeah, Zenith makes its return, and Denny got himself another Wander Franco. We have a Colton Welker from the limited set for Colorado. Ben, do you have any of these cards? We have Seiya Suzuki from Certified. And why not? Let's go for our third Josiah Gray. This time a clearly Don Russ, rated rookie. We have us a Optic Contenders or Contenders Optic season ticket, Jake McCarthy. Okay, here's another Phoenix, and yet this one does not have the Prism, so maybe they're not doing that this year where they print the word Prism on the back. So Brandon Marsh. Yeah, that's odd. And our next auto, Reese Probably butchering that name. This is a sticker auto. But, okay. Now this one does show Prism down here, and it obviously has that Prism sheen to it. So Kinnear. Would not have guessed that. All right, next up we have Carlos Correa, Obsidian for Minnesota for the Twins. So our first Classics card, we have O'Neill Cruz, Pittsburgh. We have an XR Reed Detmers for the Angels. There's another Elite Matt Verling for Philly. It's got that damage, and if you hit it just right, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like there was a roller that went like up the card or down the card, and that's what maybe has caused that damage. Dang, that sucks. Drew Ellis, clearly Don Russ, Diamondbacks. We have Jaron Duran for Red Sox, Crusade. Matt Vierling, Titan for Philly. And a Spectra Xander Bogaerts, and this is the Prism version. Nice shine to it. Okay, so some of them have it and some don't. I don't get it. So that means in our final pack, we should have another auto. Well, that's why I like opening Panini products for you guys, because I know not everybody likes it enough to buy, like go out and use your hard-earned money to buy a pack or a blaster or a mega box or whatever, because let's face it, they're not always cheap. So, this way you can throw a couple of dollars at it for your team specifically, and at least get something different into your collection, even if it's something that's not going to stay, that maybe you would track down yourself. So, all right, the Obsidian card, so that ended up being one per pack. Jonathan India, which I still think these are some of my favorite of these sets. Okay, this is cool. Lucius Fox for Washington. This is the Essentials set. Here's another one you don't see a whole lot of. We have Rodolfo Castro for Pittsburgh. This is the Vertex baseball. And you can see if it comes across on camera, you can see you've got like a star array or pattern kind of embossed on the card, front and back. Pretty nice looking. Rodolfo Castro certified, but like some of the other ones, got that darn foil roll. That really stinks. Here's our first clear vision, Julio Rodriguez. Bring that down. This is a clear acetate card. A little busy for my taste, but it does remind me of Topps Tech. We have another Contenders, Patrick Mazeika for the Mets. We have a shiny CJ Abrams season ticket. And our final hit of the box. Oh, wrong way. Edward Cabrera. This is a playoff ticket for Miami. And check that out. 9 of 18. 9 of 18. Edward Cabrera, Miami. So maybe not huge star power in the names for the hits, at least as of yet. Maybe Josiah Gray will become a stud in the Nationals. You know what? I'm going to have to get a thicker. I got to get a thicker sleeve for that. Look how thick that card is. But yeah, maybe Josiah Gray will become a stud in the Nats line up in their bullpen. So pretty cool overall. We got some pretty cool looking cards. Nice little assortment. Got some parallels of the different cards there. Unfortunately, I do have a little bit of damage on a few of those. Unavoidable for our case, I guess. And so what I'm going to do for this 19 of 25 Jake McCarthy, one of the few of these all foil cards that came out unscathed. So that's good. But I'm not going to keep them. So we will, what I will do probably tomorrow, because it's almost midnight here on the East Coast, but what I will do tomorrow is I will load up the names of everybody who participated, and I'll just on random.org, and then I'll do the list list generator, and we will assign this card to somebody. So I will post that. I don't know if I'll actually do the video. Hopefully you guys trust me. But yeah, we'll give this card away. So again, our hit, our relic, our memorabilia, whatever you want to call it, America's Pastime Walker Buehler. And then we had the Spectra, Josiah Gray, 16 of 49. And then Reese Kinnear, not numbered. And then the Edward Cabrera, 9 of 18. So, and then we had the two parallels, 97 of 100, Matt Brash, and 58 of 199, Josiah Gray. So come back. I'll get you a winner for the gold McCarthy. I would imagine those will need to be scanned in for the good old trading card database. And before I tune in for bed, get some rest. One final giveaway. But you know what? Ooh, screw Thanos. We're not gonna leave the deck cut in half all night long. So we're putting them back. So if you posted a number, those are null and void. So I didn't say go yet. All right. Thanos and the star are back into play. 1 through 10. You can't claim Thanos. You don't want to claim Thanos. All righty. Number between 1 and 10. All right. The first three numbers that posted in the feed are above. Paul's are null and void. So Joseph starts off with 7. New Dad Johnny with 6. John with 8. Denny was first in with 10. Ben in at 3. Johnny in at 2. Matthew in at 5. Paul in with 8. John in with 7. Or excuse me, no. 8 was already claimed. All right, Paul in with 1. We have 2. We have 3. Rick in at 4. Matthew in with 5. New Dad Johnny in at 6. John in at 7. Paul, you first posted 8. Oh, excuse me. Yep. Sorry, I didn't scroll up high enough. I'm sorry about that. Yes, Matthew in at 5. New Dad Johnny in at 6. Joseph in at 7. Sorry about that, John. Joseph got 7. John, you got 8. Hal got 9. And Denny in at 10. So sorry about that, guys. All right. One final dice roll of the night. And sorry, we ain't doing Thanos. Sorry. Let's just pretend like Thor cut his head off. Jeez. And 6 is the winner. New Dad Johnny in with 6. So you tell me, Johnny, 6, left or right? What, you said give yours to Joseph? Did you post that before I rolled 6? All right, Joseph, he's giving it to you. He's passing the buck to you. You get the 6th envelope, left or right. Wife says left. Left, number 6. Oop. Left, number 6. For the Mets fan, you got you a Tom Seaver. 1971, I believe. Again, I don't know my vintage that well, but a 71 perhaps tops Tom Seaver. Little miscut, little off-centered, but not too bad. So, congratulations. All right, guys. Well, this has been a lot of fun. But like I said, it is late on my side of the country. So I am going to call it a night. I do not know what we are going to do next week at this point. I have something in mind, but I don't know completely what we're going to do yet. So best I can tell you is I will figure it out over the weekend and try to get something ready to go. There may be a slight change in posting. I may have to post it Monday night instead of Sunday night. Um, so hopefully that won't cause any major problems. But don't hold me on that just yet. I might be able to get some stuff ready to go. Um, this weekend has a big part of it, but I have one box ready to go. I'll go ahead and share it. I'll go ahead and show you. Let me grab it. We haven't done. We've been to baseball because that's my forte, and it's my group. um, but we have not. Haven't done any pigskin. At least, well, we did the '94 Collector's Edge Boss, which was a lot of fun. But we are going to do at least. We're going to do more than one box next week. So I've got us it is retail, unfortunately, but I got us a retail box of 1999 Fleer Tradition football. Retail exclusive Blitz Collection parallel, one in every pack. I had to look those up because I think I opened some of this back in the day, but I don't remember. But yeah, so we're gonna do. We got 20 packs, 10 cards per pack of 1999 Fleer Tradition football. We will have some baseball for next week as well. But I don't have what I'd like to do. I've not quite been able to secure it yet. So this weekend will play a part in that. So, anywho, we got some football and baseball of some type up for next week. And of course, we will bring back the prize envelopes. We'll come up with some different ways to do some giveaways that may or may not include the die. But pretty much everybody who watches next week, if you show up and participate in the chat, you'll get a prize. One way, shape, or form, I'll make sure you get a prize. So, but that's it for me, guys. I am going to sign off, but I will try to get some updates in the Facebook group over the weekend as time allows. But have a fantastic weekend. And whatever you do, have fun, be safe, take care. And we'll see you back here next week. Keep an eye on the Facebook group. We'll get something put up there very soon. But in the meantime, have a great evening. Take care.